British shoppers hit with unexpectedly high fees on products from EU after Brexit.
Here's a summary of the article.
Britain's online shoppers have expressed their dismay after being hit with unexpectedly high post-Brexit charges on items ordered from countries in the EU. Consumers have been asked to pay up to one-third extra in customs duties, VAT and additional delivery charges once they arrive in the UK. One UK retail boss said British firms were considering abandoning or even burning goods returned by their EU customers who were also unhappy about unexpected charges, due to the costs involved in bringing the items back to Britain. One shopper, Ellie Huddleston from London, told the BBC she had been asked to pay £140 in unexpected costs from couriers DPD and UPS after buying a coat and blouses from EU retailers at £380. One British shopper was asked to pay £77 in extra charges on clothes costing £245, bought from a French retailer. Some UK retailers said they were considering giving up on many of the goods which EU customers had asked to be returned over the costs and paperwork involved in bringing them back into Britain. Like British shoppers, many European customers have also been rejecting goods bought and imported from the UK after being presented with unexpected charges when signing for them. Mr. Mansell said further customs paperwork facing UK retailers when goods are returned included an export clearance charge, import arrival charge, import VAT charge and, depending on the goods, a rules of origin document. Since 1 January, goods bought online from the EU are now treated identically as items purchased from everywhere else in the world.
This post received a score of 38,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Unexpected.
I know, right? Gee whiz, who would have known stepping outside of an open internal market would mean you have to pay import fees? Unexpected indeed. I see you paid attention in basic economics. The majority of Britain's voters, on the other hand, did not.
If those basics had been written on the side of a bus, it would be a different story.
Red bus, only a red bus works.
But would they have read the red bus?
My favorite part of the article. Essentially, British consumers will get used to paying more, will shut up and deal with it.
Translation from political speak, Brexit meant Brexit, get used to it peasants, it's what you voted for. Well, as long as he's so confident. Fuck-up, roll the dice baby, something has to happen.
He doesn't give a shit. The sons involved are nothing to him.
Whenever I see news like this, I'm reminded of this British guy who had a flower business in the UK and voted to leave despite importing all his product from France. He wanted foreigners to leave, not to go bankrupt.
It reminds me of Helen Berenstain, who voted for Trump even though her husband was an illegal immigrant. Edit 2. Apparently they failed to stop the deportation and now the family lives in Mexico.
Holy shit, her own husband told her that she was voting for someone that would remove him and she still did it. Lots of jokes about maybe that's her goal, I chuckled, but the family also spent a lot of money trying to fight his deportation, so RIP, actions have consequences. I respect the integrity. Also, leopards ate my face. Also, I think she was just too lazy to get a divorce.
My thoughts exactly.
Who knew that leaving a trade union would mean you leave a trade union?
No, we keep the common market, we just don't have to follow the rules of it. That was the deal, right?
No idea why the EU wouldn't settle for a compromise that would give the UK everything they wanted in return for nothing. It's like they didn't care how much the UK would stand to lose without it.
The fact that some people, particularly older voters who grew up in an era of post-World War II mythologization, actually believe this shows how deluded Britain is about its present-day power and status. As if nothing has changed since the glory days of empire, and they could go back to that by leaving the EU. Let's ignore the fact that Britain was already in serious decline and the sick man of Europe when it joined the EU in the 1970s. The delusion of British exceptionalism and an easy return to the glory days forgets or never realised that Britain could act like that back then because it had an empire to back it up. FFS, that was already demonstrably over when the 1956 Suez Crisis threw the decline in Britain's post-war power into sharp relief.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.